What's going on, guys? It's Illusion here. We're back in the 2K23 builder. We have a really special NBA player build today. We have Kyrie Irving. I spent a lot of time working on Kyrie's stats, and I think I got them as close as possible to his real-life playstyle. I think a lot of you guys are going to really like this build because it's a really crazy badge spread, and it also gets Kyrie in the shades. I haven't personally seen Kyrie in a lot of build shades, but we actually did end up getting him in the shades for this one. That's really cool to see. I'll show you guys that later on. I personally have been thinking of making a point guard as a rebirth build, and a build like this is definitely something I'm going to keep in mind when it comes to my rebirth. I think a lot of you guys are really going to enjoy this, so let's get right into the video. Alright, like I said, we have Kyrie Irving, so we're going to go point guard. I know he plays a lot of shooting guard now, so we're going to go with the point guard there. Right-handed, and his number is 11 right now, so we'll put that on there. We got 11. Let's move on to his body settings. We're going to go 6'2 at the height. Weight, we're going to go up to 195, and the wingspan are dropping down to 6'4. I'm going to keep the body shape as solid, but you guys could pick whatever you like. Alright, like I said, I spent a really long time on these stats, just trying to get all the badges right and everything like that. Seeing a build like this definitely makes me wish I had more VC, so I can start upgrading a second build. Like I said, I'm definitely thinking of this build as my rebirth. So let's get right into the stats so I can show you. Start with a shot close. We're going to put this to a 76. Kyrie Irving is a great finisher around the basket. You know, one of the best smaller guys finishing around the basket, so we got a 76 there. Driving layup, we're going to put this all the way up to a 96. This is going to give you all the necessary badges that you would want for finishing around the basket. You know, for a small guard, you want things like Giant Slayer, Acrobat, Fearless Finisher. You get all those on purple. You also get Pro Touch on purple, which is a great badge this year. And then in the Tier 3 category, you also get Gold Slittery Finisher. Now, you will need more badge points if you want to get most of those badges, so I suggest throwing most of your +4 into the finishing category. Let's move on to the shooting category, where, of course, we're going to have a really high shooting. Kyrie Irving is a great three-point shooter and shot creator. Starting with the mid-range, we're going to put this up to an 88. That'll allow you to do all your spin jumpers and step backs. You'll have no problem greening mid-ranges, and mid-range is also part of your post fade if you feel like taking some of those. As for the three-pointer, of course, Kyrie Irving is a great three-point shooter, so we're going to put this all the way up to an 86. That's going to unlock a bunch of badges for us as well. As for the free throw, we're going to put this up to a 75. If you guys don't play the rec, you can end up lowering that for more points. We have a 75 there. This is going to give us 26 shooting badges, which is pretty crazy so far. Yeah, looking at the shooting here, we have 88 mid-range, 86 three-pointer. You can have no problem greening from anywhere on the court. You'll be really dominant shooting and also finishing around the basket with those crazy acrobatic layups like Kyrie does. Now let's move on to playmaking here. Pass accuracy, we're going to put this up to an 80. You don't have a pretty good pass accuracy for when you're a point guard, and Kyrie is a good passer. All you need is an 80 there to get gold floor and gold dimer, so we have that. The ball handle, of course, Kyrie Irving is one of the best ball handles of all time. We're going to put this all the way up to a 96. And the reason I go 96, if you go any lower, you don't get purple clamp breaker. 95 you don't get that, so 96 is that threshold for purple clamp breaker. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but purple clamp breaker is actually a really good badge. I'm not saying you guys need to use that badge, but we still want a really high ball handle for a Kyrie build, so we might as well go up to the 96 just so we can unlock that purple clamp breaker badge in case you guys want to use it. For the speed with ball, we're going to put that to an 86, so you're still going to feel really fast with the ball. And that will bring us up to 26 playmaking badges. So far, just looking at it, you got 16 finishing, 26 shooting, 26 playmaking, a really good spread so far. Let's move on to the defense. This will lack a little bit because this is a Kyrie Irving build, but I'll just show you guys what I ended up putting in the defensive category. Under defense, we're going to put this up to a 73. Again, defense is not going to be anything crazy on this build. It is a Kyrie build to a 50. And the defensive rebound, we're going to leave it at 28. Again, you guys can change things around if you want to go for more defense or more steal. But again, this build is mainly offensive, just trying to represent Kyrie Irving's real-life play style. As for the physicals, we're not going to cheap out here either. For the speed and excel, we're going 85 each, so you won't feel slow at all. We definitely don't want that for a Kyrie build. Strength, we're going to leave it at a 46. For the vertical, I put up to a 70. I know vertical, you know, a lot of people associate that with dunk, but we still want a high vertical for our driving layups, just so that we don't feel like we're jumping too low when it comes to these acrobatic layups. So I ended up going with a 70 there. Again, if you don't feel like that's necessary, you can end up lowering it. And the rest of our points I put on stamina at a 95. Alright guys, so these are the finished stats. Taking a look at it, I think they're really, really good. That 96 layup is really cool to see. You know, once you get all those purple badges and that gold slithery, you'll be doing some crazy acrobatic layups and just finishing around the basket, trying to create space, you know, so people can't chase down your layups. As for shooting and playmaking, really, really high. 88 mid, 86 three-pointer. You'll have no problem getting all the necessary jump shots and badges for shooting. And as for playmaking, most of the time you'll have the highest ball handle on the court. I know right now steals are like really broken. If you have a 99 steal with that purple glove, you'll get a lot of strips. In this build, I wanted a high ball handle so you wouldn't be getting stripped a lot. You can get purple unpluckable and purple clamp breaker if you feel like those badges are necessary. Again, I really, really like this build. I really like the badge spread. Something I'm going to keep in mind when it comes to my rebirth player later on. Now let's move on to the takeovers. We're probably going to go with some shot creating takeovers. Ankle breaking shots, definitely the primary. And we'll probably go with another shot creating takeover, something like pull-up precision. Again, you guys can pick what you want, but I'm going to go with these two shot creating ones. So let's hit continue, move on to our player name and our player comparisons. So here we got the comparisons. We got Nick Van Exel, Trae Young, and also Kyrie Irving. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have seen Kyrie Irving a lot in shades. I actually can't remember, but I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen him in the shades. Let me know in the comments down below. As for the build name, we got a 3-level shot creator. I think that's a very fitting name for a Kyrie build. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the stats, and if you think they're a good representation for a Kyrie build. I really feel like a lot of people are going to like this build, so also in the comments down below, let me know if you can see yourself making this build. Also in the comments down below, I know I post a lot of build videos, so let me know if there's any other videos you guys want to see, like badge breakdowns or tier lists for badges and things like that. And if you guys want to see my gameplay, turn on your post notifications. I've been streaming a lot lately, just so you guys know exactly when I'll be live. As always, I appreciate all the support, it really means a lot. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, sub if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.